What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Mike. So, week 8 of 12 is officially here. It's crazy. We're very, very close. We're very, very close to being done with all this stuff. And the crazy thing is that for the main class I'm in, they pretty much like backloaded like everything, like all the big assignments we have to do. I tend to like to front load all my stuff and like, hey, to kind of like get the heavy stuff done and kind of like coast throughout the rest of the semester. But they backloaded the big stuff. Like I have an 8-page paper that is 8 to 10 page paper that's due on Sunday. The next week I have a video recording I have to do. Like 2 weeks after that, I have like a group presentation I have to do. The good thing is those are the biggest projects we have to do. The bad thing is like it's just a lot of heavy stuff at the end of the semester. The good part about that also is that it gave me a little more time to get the stuff done for my pre-practicum class. So I got my the last time. Got the third part of I got the second part of my paper approved. They said no, go ahead and start working on your third part. I turned my third part in, and then I got that sent back for revisions. So I had to do some revisions. Got it sent back. They're like, there's 2 things that you forgot. So I made those 2 quick revisions, turned that in again. So I'm just waiting for them to get like graded pretty much, and then turn it back into me to see if I'm good to go, see what I gotta do. And I was reading some of the instructions, and they said it usually takes about 2 or 3 revisions to get everything spotless. So okay, cool. I'm pretty much right on track with where they expect things to be. So I'm not too mad about that. But your boy's getting close. I'm almost done with this semester. Like I said, I have including this week, 5 weeks to go. 3 big projects to do. I have some videos I have to watch. I'm gonna see how long it's gonna take me to write this paper. Again, reading the instructions, it says 10 pages max. That's not including the reference page. It's not including the cover page or the table of contents if I'm gonna add any of that stuff. I'm not sure if those are requirements. If the because some of my papers it's required to have a table of contents. Sometimes it's not. So I'm going to see if that's a requirement. If it's not a requirement, then I'm not going to add it because that's extra work that I want to do pretty much. But if it is a requirement, then obviously I'm going to add it in. Right now your boy's sitting pretty nice in this class. It's been mainly blog posts, collaborations, things like that. So your boy's grade is looking kind of pretty right now, which I'm kind of happy about. So this class is getting close. Things have been going pretty well with this class. Again, just have some busy work that I've been doing, and things thankfully they kind of like add upon each other. I'm going to reread the instructions because I was a little bit lost with what I had to do, but this is very common for me because again, your boy's not as smart as the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm just hardworking. Sometimes it takes me a while to understand what I'm supposed to do. Sometimes it takes me reading the instructions 3, 4, 5, 6 times just to even get a clue about what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's okay because I've been accepting of that because again that's pretty much been since I started my doctorate degree that's been what's helped me the most, just reading and rereading the instructions, and then I'll pause and I take a look at something else, then go back and reread it and kind of give like a little fresh perspective. So I'm like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do, and I can kind of knock things out, relatively quickly in that pace. So if I'm kind of pacing myself, I can definitely finish. I'm definitely gonna finish way before Sunday. That ain't no question at all. I can probably finish it probably Wednesday, like Tuesday, Wednesday, depending on how much oomph I put into it. How late I'm gonna plan on staying up. That's another thing. Depending on how late I stay up, depends on how much I can get done. But I say sleep's kind of important. So, and to be honest, your boy was getting a little sniffly this morning, like the whole nose was clogged and all that fun stuff. So I'm like, that's not fun. So got some vitamin C and cough drops and all that stuff. Took that super early. So we'll see what happens with that. Again, hoping that I don't get sick because that's one of the last things that I want is to grinding away at stuff, and I'm like, hey, I'm doing good with this, I'm doing good with that, and then getting sick. That's not a business, man. It kind of It blows, to be honest. It blows me getting sick whenever you're like, okay, my only stress reliever is the gym. You can't go to the gym. Well, I could go to the gym. Is it the smartest thing to go to the gym while you're sick? Not really, because again, your body has to recover, and recovering from a sickness is different than active recovery from being sore and stuff like that. So I kind of take things super, super light when I'm recovering. I may just go for like a 15-minute walk at the park, 15, 30-minute walk at the park type thing, just to get some kind of activity in, kind of get my head clear. Because movement is medicine. Movement does help things flow, kind of clears your passages, all that stuff. So movement's good for you. Granted, it's been kind of cold lately for some reason. I'm not sure what's been going on in Florida. But movement's good for you. It just helps you think a little bit easier. Helps with so many different things. So yeah. So starting week 8, have this big paper I gotta do. I'm gonna read it. See if I understand it. Then read it again. Then read it again. Then read it again. And looking into the future. This is pretty much the end of February. I am done with everything the end of June. That is mad close, y'all. That is mad close. And I gotta see. I know that I still didn't apply for the for Honor Society because I was told to technically wait a little bit. But I am going to apply for it. I'm actually may ask one of my teachers now to write me a letter of recommendation also. So I'll have extra letters. I'm like, just if you can get some extra letters, I don't think it's gonna hurt too bad. You know what I mean? So I can get some extra letters. I think it'll be a good idea. But I'm going to have potentially 2 letters, potentially 2 letters left before I apply. Now, so they don't really start looking at things until like June anyway. So I got some time. So I'm going to look into that. So I'm gonna keep an eye out on everything, on the processes, and see if I have all my information that I need. I think I need like your resume and like some proof of like some stuff that you've done for work or stuff like that. So I'm gonna just make sure I have all that stuff ready to go whenever it's time to apply. Just gonna keep an eye out for that. And I'm also going to I'm not sure when we have to actually apply for graduation. I'm going to look into that also. I'm pretty sure I have some time before I have to apply, but I just want to keep an eye out for that. Make sure I'm applying at a decent time. I'm assuming it's probably going to be the semester of graduation or semester before graduation. That's what I'm assuming. But yeah, I'll just go ahead and take a quick look at that. So I'll probably read the instructions, and then I'm gonna scan through the stuff to see when I have to apply for graduation to see if there's a deadline by. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do that. I'm also thinking about, because I have a photographer that I have in mind that I want to take my graduation pictures. I haven't asked her yet because I was like, maybe it's too early, and then whenever I remember, it's too late, and I'm not trying to, send somebody a message at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning when I'm thinking about stuff. I'm like, that's kind of weird, but I just kind of forget in the daytime. I'm like, is it too early to ask? Because I got some time before graduation. You know what I mean? Because graduation is not until August, and that's technically 5 months away from right now. It'll be about 5 months away. I think it's like August 15th. So it's like 5 months away, and I got some time between the end of the semester. Because that's the end of June, so I got some time. About 3.25 months or so. Actually about, I'll say 4 months and 6 months until everything's 4 months and 5.5 months. Looking at calendar, roughly around there. So I got a little time before everything. So I'm like, do I need to wait? Should I jump on it? What do you guys think? What would you guys do? Would you kind of just go ahead and look into everything and say, oh yeah, go ahead and schedule your pictures now? Should I wait? Because again, obviously, I don't have my cap and gown. I don't have my tan. I don't have anything like that. Just get my graduation suit. And as you see, I ain't got no haircut, but that can wait until after obviously, you're not going to get a haircut 3 months before your graduation pictures. That's insane. Well, actually, it's not a bad idea just to get a good vibe of like you're a barber, because I actually don't even have a barber out here. I usually do everything by myself because, again, sometimes I was like, okay, I got time today to cut my hair, and it's like 10 o'clock at night. So I don't really have a barber or anything like that. So I do need to find a barber out here at least, to get my hair cut for graduation pictures and graduation. But yeah, I'm just trying to think about when I should actually ask her whenever she can take the pictures. I think it'll be pretty cool. I think it'll be pretty cool to get these scheduled, get these done, and everything like that. Like I said, I have plenty of time until it's actually time for graduation. I'm trying to think. So as you see, your boy's been kind of busy. Last week I didn't record a whole lot. I think I recorded 2, maybe 3 videos compared to like my normal 6 or 7 that I usually do. I usually do like a video a day. My brain was a little cloudy. My brain was like all over the place a little bit. So don't want you to feel neglected. Your boy was just kind of like, head was a little off a little bit. But I'm okay. I said, just got a lot of things in my mind. Just got a lot of things like that's on the horizon I'm looking for. But your boy's alright. I'm gonna keep pushing, keep getting some stuff done. So, like I said, for this class, for my main class, I have this paper to write. There's a couple of videos that we have to watch. We don't have any blog posts due this week because, again, the biggest thing we have is this paper. So they're like, okay, no blog posts. Just focus on paper. I'm like, cool. I appreciate that. So I'm going to go ahead and start watching these videos, get that stuff knocked out, read the instructions, because I think I have to make some kind of graph or something like that. And hopefully I get my paper for my pre-practicum class. Hopefully I get that returned tomorrow, and just to see what they say, because there's literally 2 things I had to fix on paper, just 2 things, and one took me forever. I'm not even sure if I corrected this properly. It was asking for a page range, but when I was creating my reference list, I saw I was looking at the DOI and everything like that and stuff before that, and that's pretty much like the indicator of like wait it's almost like a URL pretty much. And I was looking for things. I was like, okay, I think this is the page range, but then put in they said they highlighted like this is wrong. But I was looking at a different one and very similar format, but they said I was right. So I'm like, okay. So I just kept looking. And I found one website that had the same exact thing and had a copy of the exact PDF, and it said pages 1 through 15. So I was like, okay, this is like its own separate thing. This is kind of interesting. So I put pages 1 through 15 on my sources instead of it just saying 19. So I'm hoping that's right. I'm hoping that's what they look for. And if it is, then I got my 2 things corrected. We'll see what happens. But I am almost accepted into my practicum class. Yeah, I'm probably gonna keep my computer open, probably open around 1 o'clock tomorrow to see, because depending on what time my teacher decides to do things, because she lives in West Coast time and I'm on East Coast time, so 3-hour difference. So I'm like, 12 here is 9 o'clock there, so I'm like, I don't know if she can be able to that stuff. And plus, she's teaching other classes, so she has other responsibilities and things like that to pay attention to. And obviously, I don't be at work, so I gotta pay attention to what's going on with work, to make sure that all my people are good before I can look at what we consider extracurricular, for that day, for that time. So I got some other stuff to do, and I got some other call reviews and stuff like that I gotta do for work. Nothing too heavy on my schedule for tomorrow that I saw, but I have some stuff to do for work tomorrow. But like I said, your boy's been thinking about a whole lot of different things, to be honest, about career moves. What should I look for? I'm still getting emails from the school I did my master's at, and they're like, oh yeah, take this AI learning class and this and this and this. I was like, that could be beneficial for just understanding AI and things like that. However, I'm not sure if that's super pertinent or not. So I was kind of like back and forth with that. I mentioned in one video I was kind of thinking about the Lean Six Sigma green belt classes. Not 100% certain on that. and we're still going through merits. So that's been on my mind a little bit. Make sure that everyone is getting paid equitably and things like that. That's been something that's been kind of important. And then work has been, there's my part-time job. There are two people that I had that were like, that kind of touched me a little bit. Like there is one person, very very young, back and forth out of the hospital, out of rehab, back and forth for like 3 months, not being able to go outside. So imagine being stuck in one room for 3 months. And the most outside you can do is whenever you can go walk in the hallway. That's insane. So I'll probably make a video about this. I was supposed to make one on Saturday and Sunday, but my mind was just kind of like all over the place. And I actually put my note, if we can get no garden privileges for this person, because psychosis is real. Mental health is a real thing. So this is like one people I'm like, you gotta advocate for this person to get outside, because if not, the physical is enough to deal with, but the mental and emotional, particularly at a very young age, that's a whole lot. So I'm like, I put my notes like, inquire about getting outside. Another person, very similar situation, but we're actually able to get outside. And the look on this person's face was enough. It was enough to make my day a great day. And then them just mouthing the words like, thank you. They're like, no, yeah, I'm a handshaker. So I'm like, thank you for working with me. And they looked me in the eye and said, thank you for letting me go outside. And granted, it's like, I was assisting because, it was the severity of this patient, required, a couple medical people to take them outside. It wasn't just like a 1-person job. It's like a 3, 4, 5-person job to get this person outside. And we were actually able to coordinate, at a really decent time and everything like that. We were able to get them outside, which is awesome. Because again, another person who's been stuck in the hospital for 3 months, and all you have is a window. It's trash. It's trash. But the fact that I was one of the people who was actually able to help this person to get outside and get some fresh air, it was a win for me. Those are some wins for me, for the weekend. Just having, putting the humanity back into healthcare, putting, seeing a person compared to just seeing a patient. And that's one of my, that's what I told my patient yesterday. I'm like, my goal is to see beyond, the hospital gown and see the person that's in the hospital gown, because unfortunately we all do it. We all get stuck that this is a patient. We forget that it's a person. So one thing I tell my patients is like, if I have to get them dressed, I'm like, hey, I only see what I need to see. I'm gonna dress you and keep you as private as I possibly can. I only see what I need to see. Like, oh boy, like, it's a hospital. Everyone's seen everything. I'm like, I only see what I need to see. So if I don't need to see that much, I'm gonna keep it as covered as I possibly can, because you're still a person. You still deserve decency and privacy and things like that. So why am I going, like, even though you've been shown to everybody, I'm gonna try to give you some kind of decency, some kind of privacy. It's the least I can do to bring back some humanity into healthcare. You know what I mean? So I'll probably make a video about that, because I think that's an important thing that we don't talk about enough. But yeah, I got some stuff on my mind. I'm gonna go ahead and read this paper, see what all I gotta do for it. A couple of videos to watch for this class, then probably reread the instructions, just make sure I understand what I'm supposed to do. Go ahead and get this thing started. I'll probably be able to knock it out, by tomorrow or Wednesday night. Again, depending on how much, what my day looks like tomorrow, what my afternoon looks like. Hopefully I don't get sick. If I am feeling a little stuffy, then I may end up skipping the gym. And if I skip the gym, I can just knock out some of this paper. It's about being as productive as you possibly can with whatever you got going on. So yeah, that's a just brief update. Week 8, where I've been like mentally, emotionally, and stuff like that. Week 9 coming up soon, y'all. It's crazy. We getting close. We getting close. And once I get that approval, y'all know I'll be posting about it. Even if I just think I do a quick short about it, your boy's gonna be posting about it. So yeah, but until then, later.